Welcome back to ESPN Jeopardy! Time now for Final Jeopardy! Going to break. We gave the category, and now here is the clue. ESPN viewers were amused at a sign razzing this team that read, "Even your mascot is a bandwagon." Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay, Omar, we are going to begin with you as you sit at 5,100 points. Let's check your response. What is Joe Buck? Well, I'm really honored that you went there. That, unfortunately, is incorrect. What was your wager?
5,099.
5,099. That's going to leave you with 1 point.
I'm leaving here with something.
You're leaving
I'm leaving here with something.
Point.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. All right. Thank you, Omar. We're going to move over to MJ. MJ, you sit there at 5,700 points. What was your response? What is, there are so many college teams.
I mean, unbelievable.
And your wager was 4,501, which will leave you with a total of 1,199 points. As we move over to our leader coming into Final Jeopardy, Peter Schrager, with 21,100 points. What was your response, sir? What is Oklahoma? You are correct. Woo! Did you know the Sooner Schooner is actually a Conestoga wagon? How about that little fun fact for you? What did you wager? 4,000 points, which takes you to 25,100 points. And puts you squarely in the semifinals. All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy! Before the break, I gave the category, penalties. Time now for the clue. It's a 2-minute penalty in the NHL, 15 yards in the NFL, and no penalty in MLB if you're Doc Ellis pitching a no-hitter in 1970. Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Good luck. There it is. There's that music we've all grown up with. Adam, we get to start with you. There you sit with your 500 points. Can we check your response? What is intentional
I didn't get to finish.
Ding.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. What was your wager?
All of it.
All 500 free points. He's down to 0. It's like you never came.
Better than I thought I was going to do.
Better than you thought you were going to do. In second place is John Hamm. What was your response, sir?
The correct one.
What is tripping? That is correct. And just with regard to the Doc Ellis thing, he was high on LSD when he pitched a no-hitter.
He was high as a Georgia pine.
Yes, exactly. So he was tripping, and there's tripping. What was your wager, sir? 10.6K. That gets a groan out of the crowd. That's going to take you to 21,200 points. Keegan Michael Key coming in leading at 13,000 points. What was your response? What is tripping?
I was hoping against all hopes that I would get a Doc Ellis question.
Yes, well, today's your day. What was your wager? 3,000 points. The conservative play. John Hamm, you're going to the semifinals. All right, welcome back to ESPN Jeopardy! Before the break, I gave you the category for Final Jeopardy. The category is statuary. Here's your clue. In 2026, a statue of this man with a 32-4-1 record was approved to replace a famous one of Rocky, who's moving to a new spot. Competitors, you have 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay, Jamie Erdahl, we are going to begin with you with your 500 points. What was your response?
I was trying to write Gritty, the Philadelphia Flyers mascot, because he's kind of a maniac and I love him. I know it's not right, but he seems like he's won a lot of games.
Okay, yeah. What did you wager?
The whole thing, Joe.
Which will leave you with 0 points.
Thank you. It's a nice round number.
Manti, you are next up with your 2,900 points. What was your response?
Well, I knew it was somewhere in Philly, Joe, and I didn't know who to put on there, but a good friend of mine is Shane Victorino. He played for the Phillies, so I put Shane Victorino. I know he doesn't have a statue there, but hopefully one day he does. That's what I got.
All right, what was your wager?
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Man.
That's going to leave you with 0. And now Kyle Brandt.
I'll get us there, Joe.
You will?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What was your response, sir? Who is Ivan Drago? The correct response, Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier, and the statue of Rocky is now going back to the top of the steps at Philadelphia's Museum of Art. What was your wager? 6,501. That means you are the champion of this game, and you are going to the semifinals. Great. Kyle Brandt, bring me Schrager. All right, time now for Final Jeopardy. Before the break, I gave the category, TV advertising history, and now I'll give the clue. In the 1970s, former Jets running back Matt Snell was the first athlete to endorse this new product that revolutionized the beverage industry. Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Good luck. Christine, with 4,000 points, I would like to check your response now, please.
Okay.
What is Coca-Cola? That is incorrect. And what was your wager?
4,000.
4,000, which will leave you with
0.
0.
I was here, though, I promise.
Yes. We are going to move down to Kimberly. Kimberly, 8,900 points, and let's check your response. What is Gatorade with question marks and a frowny face? So that means you didn't love it. I am sorry, that is incorrect. And what was your wager? 800. That will knock you down to 8,100 points. And now we get to the shaking head leader, Jeremy Schaap, who leads with 22,900.
And still is not happy.
And still somehow is not happy. Jeremy, what was your response? What is Miller Lite crossed out and went with Gatorade? The correct answer is up there, but it's the one that you crossed out.
Oh, no, Jeremy.
That's the way it goes.
You had a good instinct. You crossed it out, so you are incorrect. What was your wager? 2,000 points, but you still, Jeremy Schaap, win this show and are moving on to the semifinals. Well played, sir. It is Final Jeopardy time. Before the break, I gave you the category, baseball managerial firsts, and now the clue. In 2023, this manager won a World Series with Texas. the same team he beat as the opposing manager in the 2010 series. Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay, Hannah, we're going to begin with you. No, wait, just wait. You sit there with your 500 points. Your response was?
It's not correct.
Who is Dusty Baker? It is not correct. What was your wager?
Well, it was 500.
Well, you let it ride. That'll get you down to 0, but that's okay. That's all right. We are going to move to Amina Smith with 2,200 points. What was your response?
I know it's wrong, but I put Alex Cora.
Alex Cora is incorrect.
Yes.
It is. And your wager?
My wager, $1,500.
1,500 points.
Yeah.
And that will leave you with 700, currently firmly in second place.
I'm not mad at it.
No, you're not. And then we've got our friend Jay Harris leading, coming in with 5,700 points. Jay, what was your response?
My response was, who is the winner of this game, Jay Harris?
That is fantastic. The correct response, Bruce Bochy, who defeated the Rangers while manager of the Giants. What was your wager? 700 points,
Yes.
leaving you not only with 5,000 points, but making you our champion today and sending you into the semifinals.